the EPR systems are now being built in the Netherlands, but also in France and Hungary. And it basically comes down to that per t-shirt, 3 cents of waste tax will be paid by brands. So if you are buying H&M t-shirt, H&M has to pay now, and it will be growing. It will be 6 cents in a few years, and then hopefully will be much more, because it should. And then the big brands, or like brands that sell clothing in the Netherlands, have to pay a waste tax. That will be, of course, included in the selling price, but the nice thing is that there will be a fund that is set up for handling end-of-life issues. When Mitumba travels from Europe or these countries that have these EPR systems in place, technically that EPR money should travel with Mitumba, because the end-of-life stage will happen in, for example, Kenya. So what we are trying to do is, get that funding, but also create an example of how that funding should be invested. The Netherlands has benefited a lot from African nations buying used clothing, and it basically has funded the collection, sorting and recycling infrastructure. The Netherlands has now a collection rate of 50%, so half of what is used is actually collected again. Not everything is wearable, about half is wearable and will be exported as Mitumba. In other words, Kenya has been co-funding the circular economy of the Netherlands when it comes to textiles, and that has to be set straight. And we try to basically not necessarily copy-paste, because the model is not easily transferable, so we cannot just copy-paste the models of Germany and the Netherlands or in collection and sorting and recycling, because we have less wearable clothing and more will be dependent on recycling and upcycling. So some activities will be feasible in Kenya, some are not, and the other way around as well. But anyway, so this is a long answer maybe, but yeah, so we basically try to complete the loop, because technically fashion is still very linear, so it is being reused, and I think the world should thank African nations for taking up so much Mitumba, and now it is also time to build collection, sorting and recycling infrastructure in nations that do not have any.